Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Freedom Friday call. And I love that we have this small little intimate group because everybody's in such major business building activity, right? That's for sure. And, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to share with you, I'm the only one on this call that knows this is Jordan. But the reason I'm going to share this with all of you is because we have such a small group. I don't know if I'm going to get there for sure or not, but I'm going for 5-star golden circle, which absolutely, I know, which blows my mind. I mean, little old me. And I just want to show you guys this to show you the power of this business. In 5 years, I mean, $5,400 to $8,046 per week. That blows my mind. And guys, the other thing is that's just in cycles. That's not in holiday bonuses, and which we're going to talk about today. And, PIBs and double PIBs and all of the other things that are available to us through this incredibly generous compensation plan. So you know what? If I don't get there this week, I'll get there next week or the week after. I mean, it's just a matter of time and finding that mother, now I'm all excited to find a mother-daughter group like Jordan just mentioned, because that's so fun to show people how to get healthy. And I think the most beautiful thing about it, this business, is that those numbers you saw per week are simply the byproduct of showing people how to get healthy. And that's pretty mind-blowing and pretty dang fun. So we're going to go. So I want to, Jordan, what was your holiday bonus? Do you remember this year?
Yeah. So this year I was late to the party. And so my holiday bonus was almost $800. And it was so nice knowing that I did not have to worry about Christmas. It was just, I did not have to worry about how I was going to afford it. I didn't go into debt buying Christmas presents. I was able to give generously. We were able to do more giving and do more volunteering and be able to do things like Operation Christmas Child and sponsor a family. And, those bonuses just really helped me give more. And it's just such a blessing. And it's mind blowing. I mean, it just blows my mind how much money Isagenix just here's more. I think the last time I counted, we had like 7 ways of earning money between the bonuses and the challenges. When we had the $1 Million Challenge, it's mind blowing. And real quick, Heidi, before you get started, I just want to give you massive congratulations to you and your team on what you guys are creating. And Heidi, you are a giver. You give and give and give and give. And I have no doubt in my mind that before Sunday, you are going to hit 5-star. And that is you are so deserving of that. You and Paul have just given, you have given me so much. You've given my team so much. And it's such a representation to your heart and service, and I love you, and I am so excited for this promotion. I have goosebumps and I have tears in my eyes because you are so deserving of this. I'm so excited for you guys.
Oh my God, thank you. The pressure. Oh my gosh. You know what? Thank you, Jordan. I feel the exact same way about you. And this team, here's the thing. I wrote this in my friend Liz, I'm so excited about, the dynamic duo, Louise Canfield and Liz O'Keefe. They came in they're just, God, kicking up some dust, I'll tell you. And I wrote, Liz promoted to Crystal Manager last week. And I said, what's so fun about this is not just the compensation plan and the money we get to earn, but the friendships that bloom alongside it. So you know what, this community really is something else. So I want everybody to get this is going to be kind of a short call, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. If you're not familiar with the ICDreamTeam.com, this was born before any other website. Not before Isagenix.com, but before anything. I mean, it was just, I saw the need for it. And this calendar here shows all of the calls, the virtual calls that we have, the introductory calls that we have available to tune into, our Freedom Friday call, our Sunday Grow Pro call, which we're going to have Mark Slew and Paul Burkemper, my husband, talk about, the male perspective. So get your husbands on this call for sure, because I think men tend to dismiss this as, oh, that's cute that Rachel's doing that little thing, but they don't realize the power. I mean, you guys, 100 cycles in residual income is like having built a $14 million business in 5 years. I want people to understand how powerful this business is. And for those of you who are cycling, one time, think about this: it's as if you've built a $140,000 income producing asset. Okay, just one cycle a week. So remember this. This is not like a traditional business. And here is our calendar, which has everything on it. And the beauty of it is, if you click here, for example, is our Freedom Friday call, which you're on right now. If you click on that, it will give you all the details. Like, today the topic is holiday bonus pools. And this, guys, if you click on that, and it's on every Friday's link, is all of our, as Jordan just said, the many, many ways we can get paid, okay? And we basically drill down each Friday on one aspect of the compensation plan, because like Jim Coover's overview of the compensation plan makes mention of the holiday bonus pools in maybe one sentence. He doesn't really go into it, okay? So this is phenomenal. I mean, Jim Coover, the author of our compensation plan, I've watched this at least 10 times. Okay, now here's some amazing documents to understand the compensation plan. And, they drill down on just the different intricacies of it, which, I've got to tell you, just keep sharing the story, because if you're in the right kind of income producing activity, everything in the compensation plan falls into place, and you kind of learn the compensation plan as you're earning, and you kind of learn it backwards. And I always love to tell this story, right, Jordan, of when I promoted to executive for the first time, and it was my first year in this business, and I got a call from corporate, and they said, oh my gosh, congratulations, Heidi, you maxed out the one-star leadership pools and earned $5,000. And I said, what are those? I had no idea. So there's like little secret stashes of money they're throwing at you that you don't even know about. Just get into activity. But here are the promotions and bonuses. And let's see, where are the, so the 5-cycle bonus. If people are going for that, make sure you know where to find this. And everything pretty much is in here. Now, I don't see the holiday bonuses for some reason. Oh my gosh, well, I'm so sorry, guys. I've got to add those. So I'm going to go ahead, and you know what? This is a great learning tool. Google's my favorite thing. Holiday bonus pools. Isagenix.
For all of this, it's great.
I'm so prepared, right? And so here we go. Here's the PDF, which I'm going to add to, that link in our calendar. So we're just going to go over this. And basically, the first thing that, this is basically a promotion. It's not part of our, written compensation plan. So they could take this away, but I know Jordan can vouch for this, that I found in the last 5 years. Hi. Okay. Sorry. My hubby. He's going out on a hut trip to go ski to a hut and go skinning, and so much fun. But anyway, the bonuses and promotions that they have, Jordan and I have found through the 5 years we've been with Isagenix, they keep adding, they keep extending. So, you know, it's such a generous company. So this is extended through November 19th, 2017. But I have a feeling at Celebration they're going to say, hey, we've extended the holiday bonus pool. So, so basically, we're going to go through this because I'll tell you, even I am not really clear on how. I just know two things. I want to maintain my, in order to really dive in and you know, dive into the holiday bonus pool and extract as much money as possible from the holiday bonus pool. I want to maintain my executive rank. So, you know what, if you're a manager, you want to maintain or, you know, grow forward into director or executive, your rank, and you need to enroll 3 associates per quarter. Okay. So that's not asking much, right? So in order to qualify, you need to achieve the rank and maintain the rank to keep, you know, getting these bonuses of manager, which is you plus 2, them plus 2, right? Director, which is you plus 2, them plus 2 times 3. So you've promoted 6 personal consultants. Or executive, which is promoting 5 consultants on one leg, on your right leg, and 5 consultants at least on your left leg. So you need to maintain those for at least 8 of the 13 weeks each quarter. You need to maintain your rank. And then again, you need to have 3 or more new active members who join with at least 100 business volume or more per quarter. Okay, so here's how shares are accrued. And this is so exciting. They commit to $4 million a year for the holiday bonus pool. I mean, that's just amazing. And they're determined by dividing $1 million by the number of shares accrued in a given quarter. You don't need to know all the intricacies. Like I said, the main thing is achieve the rank, maintain the rank, and enroll at least 3 active associates per quarter. Okay, those are the things you really have to focus on. So you know what? If it's the end of the quarter, know when the end of the quarter is, guys. If it's the end of the quarter and you've only enrolled 2 people, find a freaking social security number and, you know, and gift a 9-day or an athlete's pack or something so you can make sure, and it's going to pay for itself, right? And then you can pay forward the gift of amazing nutritional technology. So the amount of shares you accrue will be displayed in your back office. If you look on the left-hand column of your back office, you're going to see the amount of shares that you've accrued. And then this is really important too. 50% of the total share value is paid after each quarter. So say you earned, I just looked at mine, and I just earned like $1,100 my first quarter, okay? Because I'm an executive, because I maintained executive, and because I enrolled at least 3 new associates. So they're going to take that $1,100, okay, and divide it by 2, which is $550, and I'm going to get $550 at the end of the quarter paid out to me, and they're going to save $550 to be paid out to me, like Jordan said, right before Christmas, okay? And the second quarter, I'm hoping I'll earn the same thing. This I maxed out. I did everything right. You know, I maintained my executive status the whole 8 weeks of, you know, that were needed for the quarter. I enrolled 9 people last quarter. So that's, more than 3. It's 3 or more. And so I was able to, they're going to take that $550, sock it away, and I'm going to get it in December. And the next quarter, they're going to do the same thing. So I'm hoping, there's 3 quarters in a year, that come Christmas, I'm going to earn right around $2,300, $2,400, which we're going to have a really nice holiday. Right? So like we're talking, we might even be able to buy new skis for our kids. So here are the quarters, and you might want to put on your calendar, February 19th has passed, but you might want to put May 21st, end of second quarter holiday bonuses. You might want to write on the end of your quarter 3, August 20th, which most of us will have just gotten off celebration. We're going to be enrolling like crazy. August 20th, end of third quarter. November 19th, end of fourth quarter. So this document, again, I'm going to add this PDF to all of the compensation plan details. You can find it just by going to Freedom Friday, any Freedom Friday, and clicking on become acquainted with the compensation plan. You click on that and it has everything. And here basically is the shares. So of course you get more shares the higher rank you are. So, your first step and your first goal is really, the bullseye is get to manager, get to director, get to executive. And what I want to say, just concluding this, because you guys can go back and look at all of the details, but we've really hit all the most important points, is as you grow in this business, it gets easier, not harder. As you're making way more money, it gets easier. When I was first starting, I was working harder than I ever do now, okay? But I'm making way more money now. So, that's kind of the way, it's, Isagenix it promotes leadership. It helps people stick in the game. So I'm going to stop the share now so I can see everybody, and there's fun new people on the call. And I want to open it up. I'm going to stop the recording because that really is the compensation plan holiday bonus pool segment, unless, Jordan, you want to add anything else.
I love how consistent Isagenix is. And when Heidi shared how many shares you get, it perfectly aligns with what's required of you. So for example, when you become a manager, you need to promote 2 consultants. So when you do that, you're going to get 2 shares every week as a manager. So 2 shares, 2 consultants. Then as a director, you need 6 consultants, and you're going to get 6 shares every week. As an executive, you need 5 consultants on the left, 5 consultants on the right, and you're going to get 10 shares. So it's easy to remember what you need in order to earn that. And, just little things like that, everything is just fluid and everything is so conclusive. So the holiday bonus pool, it's free money. It's free money. And so I get really excited about the fact that they added this to the bonus. And like how Heidi said, that they only add to the compensation plan. And I can't imagine that they'll take this out. They've added the double PIBs when I first started 5 years ago, and they haven't taken that out yet. So they continue to pour into the company.
Thanks, Jordan. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and stop